Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this Team of the Season player review featuring the English striker that is Charlie Austin, and what a card he has got, guys. Absolutely phenomenal. Really enjoyed using him. He scored me a ton of goals and he only cost me 24k on Xbox One. Wow, 24k for a Team of the Season Premier League striker who, he's not a bad card. I know it's only rated 80, but he's got some really great stats, and for 24k, you just can't go wrong. He's not costing too much more on the PlayStation either. You can pick him up for literally 41k, bottom bin price. He is an absolute bargain on both consoles, or well worth the coins. I bought him as a bit of a throwaway, wasn't necessarily going to do a review on him, just thought, well, for that cheap, I'm going to buy him. And he just kept scoring goal after goal after goal. He was getting just as good as, sort of goal scoring ratios as my Agueros and my Ibrahimovic and players that I've used who have got such incredible stats. They're really high rated, cost a fortune. And then this guy, 24k, and he can't stop scoring. He doesn't have a great deal of pace, 80 pace overall isn't really that great, and obviously 78 acceleration and 81 sprint speed that make up that 80 overall isn't brilliant for a striker. Most people like to have 85 and upwards overall, and 80 isn't brilliant, but his finishing at 90 is top draw. Anything that falls to him, he's putting it away, let's be honest. And he can head the ball. He's got such great heading ability. 89 heading, really good. 87 jumping, fantastic. And he is so strong. Now I think that strength, 88 strength, is what really makes this card very usable. Now, while he doesn't have great pace, he just seems to bundle his way through. It's incredible. His dribbling and his ball control aren't amazing, that they're alright stats, but that felt so much higher. Literally, I was able to, instead of just running in a straight line, I was just able to jink left and right, create some space. When the defenders did get close, I was using his great strength to hold them off, to get past them, to push them away, and he was just doing it every single time against really good defenders. Phenomenal, really was. He just created so many good chances, and obviously that strength as well in the air is really vital. I scored a couple of headers with him. He was really good in the air, got on a lot from corners, just from general crosses. If you do play him in like a 4-3-3 on his own and get the wide men, doing all the work and crossing the ball into him, if he's in the box, he's going to score, whether it's a header or it's a shot. And, they can really do a lot of work for him. I actually did play him in a 4-1-2-1-2 with Harry Kane's Team of the Season up front. So both not rapid. But the way that this guy held the ball helped both of them. He is really good. Obviously, if you partner him with someone who's quicker, or like I said, if you have a sort of 4-3-3 where he's the main sort of hold-up player who then gets in the box and lets the sort of quick wider players do the work, he's going to be very effective in that sort of formation too. He's got good work rates, high and medium, like that a lot. Weak foot and skill moves, not brilliant, but I didn't really, I was never looking to skill with him, and weak foot wise, he didn't seem that bad, to be honest. Traits, power header, very nice, goes along with his heading, jumping and strength and his aerial ability, very good. Overall, I thought he was brilliant. I really enjoyed using him. Well worth the coins. There's a lot of pros on this card. I've given him 8.5 out of 10. I think he's well worth that personally, but there's obviously always room for improvement. So that's why I haven't given him maybe a higher rating. But 8.5 out of 10 for a guy that's going to cost you between maybe 24k and 40k, I don't think you can go wrong. You're probably not going to be able to sell him because there's so many of them and people aren't that interested, but he's worth it. Even if you just have him in your club, you can earn that in quite a few matches. 24k to 40k, well worth going out and purchasing Charlie Austin. His finishing, his strength, the way he controlled the ball and was able to dribble, I found very good. His positioning was top notch. How cheap he is obviously goes along with that. Cons, obviously, they're clear. pace. His passing wasn't good. You know, I did notice that. Short range stuff, yeah, he'll be able to pass it off fine. Hold up play was generally alright. Anything longer range, trying to play someone in, weren't fantastic. But you'll take that considering how many things he's got going and how much he cost. Long shots, I didn't find were brilliant. You know, you will score the odd one or two, but he's definitely a fox in the box type striker. Defending, not great, but you know, he's got the strength to definitely hold people off, and that's a real plus. So overall, 8.5, well worth going out and buying. I really highly recommend this guy, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and peace.